I spent a lot of time with you on the phone, and you were so gracious, and you were talking to me about basketball, and we were talking about social media and the potential of launching, your social media and campaigns, and you were very cautious because of you're so honorable and the legacy you have. You want it to be told correctly. And one of the things that I really was just loved about listening to you talk was the way you talked about the Kobe and the drafting of Kobe and the story of Kobe. I would love for you to elaborate on that, about that whole situation.
Well, I think most people have, they're aware of that he got here, okay? But there was a bigger prize there, and that was Shaquille O'Neal. It's one of the greatest free agency period we've ever had. I mean, there's a bunch of about 5 really good players. And so our sights were set on him, and he was in Orlando at that point in time. And his agent was here in Los Angeles. We'd been friends for a long time before he had represented Shaquille. And so we started talking, and it was really one of the most difficult things that I felt more tired when this was over with. And I'll tell you why. So we're trying to get him, and at the same time, we know that he's going to be a huge contract for that point in time. So we got to a certain point, we negotiated a contract with them, and we couldn't meet their demands. So we took an all-star center, or not an all-star center, but a really good center, traded him. We tried to trade him from the first pick to way down to Kobe at 13, 13, I believe. And so anyway, make a long story short, I didn't think there was any way that we could get Kobe Bryant along with Shaquille O'Neal. But you have to have a wish list in life, and if you're competitive, you're going to try to go out there and achieve that. And so all of a sudden, I was talking to Jerry Buss all the time then, who was the owner of the Lakers, and I said, Jerry, we have to make this trade. And I said, a starting center, and I said, if we don't get Shaquille O'Neal, there's Mutombo was out there, who was a very good defensive player, and so he was our fallback guy. I haven't seen you guys do that. He was our fallback guy, but all of a sudden we got in a situation where he agreed to come to us. Okay, every agent says you can't get him, of course, and I think it was a determination of the franchise, and Jerry Buss encouraging me, just go forward. So we tried to make this trade so we could get under the salary cap enough to get Shaquille O'Neal. And we did. And that player happened to be Kobe Bryant.